is a public service announcement. Please stand by. Hello, I finally got makeup on. I didn't have it on the last few vlogs, but yes, we are going to a movie. We are going to say Suzume. Suzume no Tojimari. It translates to Suzume door locking. It's one of Makoto. God, I was saying it earlier, I was pronouncing, but Shinkai's one of his movies. He does Your Name, Weathering with You, which is my favorite, and now he has Suzume no Tojimari out right now, and it came out last April, but they're re-releasing it because of how much money it made in the box office. Do you remember the numbers?
I think they said 300 million worldwide. Right,
300 million worldwide. So we're going to see it again. We're seeing it in English, so we don't have to read the subtitles, but yeah. I had to fix my makeup before we left, but I'm hoping it came out pretty good. So yeah. So I'm really excited to see this movie. Yeah, the first one, well, there is another movie before that, 5 centimeters, but we've never seen that. Now that one's about, like, each one of his movies has a theme. So that one's age. Time is Your Name, which is about like a teenage boy and girl, and they switch bodies, and they're trying to figure out why they're switching bodies, and then they eventually figured out the girl lives somewhere where there's gonna be like a asteroid hitting and stuff. It's so beautiful. Every one of his movies makes you cry. And then Weathering with You is our favorite, and it's about a boy that runs away to Tokyo, and he meets a girl who works at McDonald's, which is funny. I don't eat McDonald's, but the way they made this Big Mac look, I heard that like McDonald's is just using anime to sell their food in Japan, which they need to do that here. I would probably eat McDonald's again if they used anime. Like the burger, like he opens it up and he's like, this was the best meal I ever had, and the burger like puffs up in the little box. I was just like, damn, Shinkai is making me feel stuff about a fucking Big Mac, man. So the last movie we saw, it was really good. It made me cry. I have makeup on, so that might have not been a good idea, but yeah, I'll tell you more about the movie after it, but I'm so excited. The animation is beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like, yeah. We got into anime like a year or two ago.
Something like that.
Because of my cat. My cat, he looks like a Gigi from Kiki's Delivery Service. So we started watching anime, and I just fell in love with it because I'm an artist and stuff. So yeah, I fell in love with anime in my 30s. Go me, right? Always keep your mind open to new things, right? You never know what magic it'll bring you, right? Like Shinkai's movies, yeah. Oh, and I was telling you each theme. This theme is Dimensions. It was Dimensions. I think it's Dimensions, like space. You know what I mean, like that? Because she goes through the doors, so yeah. We'll talk more about it after the movie. So yeah, I was tired after the movie last night. I conked out. So we are going up to the Tram to see the night sky. We didn't do that last time, and we fell in love with the Tram so much. So we're gonna go back up. It's later, but we thought we'd go up, have some dinner, drinks, look at the valley all lit up at night. It's a full moon tonight, it says. I thought the full moon was last night, but it's telling me it's tonight. So, you know, that'll be a freaking spectacular view up at the top of the tram.
Yeah,
so
it really will.
It will be beautiful, and we can discuss the movie while we're up there. So, yeah. You ready for some more B-roll with music to it? I think I found a free non-copyright version. Someone did a drill mix with Suzume, so you'll be able to listen to that. Yeah.
Kosfinger, baby.
Alrighty, everyone, just to let you know, on the 3rd floor is where we have our cafe, restaurant.
I think they call it blood moon, don't they?
Yeah. So we made it to the top, guys. They said it's like 29 degrees. Look at that moon. Damn. That is bitchin'. Oh.
How'd you get yours so clear like that?
I don't know, I'm on video.
Oh.
I'm 4K too. Wow. This is breathtaking. Oh my God, you guys, it is freezing. But this is so worth it. This is worth it. Wow.
This is so cool.
It is. It's pretty. So we're sitting here. Oop, it's not focusing. We're sitting here. My drink is good. We got Gouda, pulled pork.
Gouda, pulled pork mac and cheese.
And we're gonna get a dessert, but our moon, I don't know how good you can see the moon from here. You can't really see the moon because of my reflection, but it's good. What do you think?
I like it.
I like it too.
The moon was like glow when we first got it.
It was orange.
Blood.
What does that mean?
Means blood is spilled in the night.
What does an orange moon mean?
Just ask Lord of the Rings, I'll tell you. Legolas knew.
I love Lord of the Rings. My faves. My friend that ghosted me said that he liked Lord of the Rings. I think he's lying about that now. He said he read the books and everything, and I think that's a lie. I don't think he likes Lord of... Probably didn't even read the fucking books.
I didn't read the books.
I listened to him on audio. I had a British YouTuber read them to me. It was great. But, yeah, I don't think he did that. Orange moon.
Oh, is that can be due to being low in the sky?
Yes. What is this moon? What is this moon called? I'm gonna do this. What is this moon called? What is this moon name? No. Full moon names. Tonight's like a super moon, isn't it? A harvest moon? No. January, February, March, May, June, July, August. We need October. A full hunter's moon. It's a hunter's moon.
Oh, okay.
That's very wilderness. That's very Yellow Jacket. It's a hunter's moon. Decided to come back out here and experience the cold and look at these lights.
Show them the difference of the moon.
Oh, look at the moon.
Where it was versus where it is.
Yeah, isn't this gorgeous, you guys? Look at the valley. That's sick. It looks like glitter.
They have fur, but like animals, they live in this.
Well, they also burrow. Their temperature's different. They're caves and shit. Caves and shit.
Caves and shit.
Yes. Yeah. The wilderness is calling. I must go. My team needs me.
Just don't sleep in the wilderness like Jackie.
Yeah, just don't go outside like Jackie or the friend that ghosted me or Alicia and freeze to death. This is pretty over here.
You can see the whole valley if you come over here. And kind of...
I'm scared. My vertigo.
You can see the freeway curve way out there.
Yes, you can actually. Wow.
That's really cool.
This is gorgeous, you guys. Holy shit.
And it's funny, you can see the main roads that act as like veins.
Yeah, they look like veins, like there's DHS.
May I have your attention,
right
please?
There,
the next tram car to
where
the
you
Valley
see the freeway
Station
and then
leaves
there's
in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If
that's
you wish to
Southern
take this tram car,
oh yeah.
This is
proceed to the
Ramon
waiting room
Road.
now.
Yeah.
So DHS is the big black area.
No, it's over there. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Damn.
DHS, yeah. Sorry.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's that part of Day Palm and Varna where nothing really...
Wow.
Yeah, you can see Palm Drive.
Yeah. This is insane. God. It's hard for me to be by the edge because of my vertigo.
Yeah.
Definitely beautiful, you guys. What a trip. Wow.
Look it. You can see Yucca Valley, Moreno Valley. We're above it.
Oh yeah, Morongo?
Morongo, there we go. That's Morongo.
Oh my god, yeah, you can.
That's so cool.
My dad used to live up Morongo when I was a little girl, and I'd go see him walk around in the desert. That's where my love of outside came from. Really. It's crazy.
And you can faintly see the lights on top of the hill.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm tripping out.
Me too.
Yeah.
You see that blue light up there? at night, and I'll show you if I remember when we get back down all the way home, but when we're at the bottom of the valley, you can see that at the top.
May I have your attention, please? The next tram car to the Valley Station leaves in 5 minutes. If you wish to take this tram car, please proceed to the waiting room now.
Okay.
We can wait another 30 minutes. Ew. But yeah, you can see that when we're on the valley floor. So when we get home, I'll point that out, but that blue light there, you can see at the bottom, which I just looked at it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's that light. What does that say? Local historic.
Civil engineering landmark.
It is. Palm Springs Arial Tramway.
Albert A. Webb.
Huh. Yep.
Designed by San Bernardino Riverside Branch and Los Angeles Section 1980.
Yep. Damn. And then over here, Palm Springs Arial Tramway, dedicated by Governor Edmund G. Brown. September 12th, 1968. Mountain Station.
8,516 feet.
Wow. Mount San Jacinto Winter Park Authority. Winter Park. That sounds so cool. Yeah. That sounds so cool. Winter Park.
In the desert.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's the fancy restaurant right there. They get the nice views. I just can't get over how cool this looks. It is. But it's beautiful. Yeah. Did you want some hot cocoa before we go or anything? Yeah.
We can do that.
We can share one.
Okay.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Hot cocoa with my lover. Getting ready to write down. Hopefully you can see me. I can't see you right now.
They can see this. It's actually good practice because it helps you slope right at the camera instead of the viewfinder.
Right?
Deuces.
Deuces.
Enjoy that full moon, my friends.
We're back down to the car, but see, right there. See, I know we got this light. Let me block it out. See that light right there in the middle? That's the blue light at the top we were looking at, if I block my fingers out like that. But yeah, isn't that cool, you guys? That is so cool. That's the light at the top we were just looking at.
8,000.
So cool.
516 feet ago.
Yep. Yep, yep. So cool.
It's funny you block that out, I can see it.
Yep. That's so cool. Wow, yes, it's a couple days later. Ugh, it's one of those days, but you know, it's about to be that time of month for me, so. Anyways, so yeah, we're back from the tram. That was such a, it was a really magical date night this weekend. It was so cool to be able to go. We knew we were going to see Suzume, which we'll talk a little bit more about Suzume here in a sec, but impromptu, like date nights, like going up to the tram, it just makes it a lot more fun when you can just be a little more spontaneous and stuff. And that was something I've really cherished about being with Patrick over the years, is that when I was little and I lived with my mom and she was a single parent growing up, I really didn't get to do anything unless I went with someone else's family, or one of my aunts and uncles took me on vacation with them or something. We didn't do a lot because we didn't have a lot of money. So I was at home a lot too growing up. So being at home older as an adult is kind of played, but Patrick has really, especially before I got hurt and stuff too, he's really taken me a lot of places in life that I never thought I really would go, you know, and I've done a lot of things or had a lot of really magical experiences or been able to stand up for myself in ways that I didn't think I'd ever be able to because of him. So it was just really, you know, kind of a magical type thing. And I think I'm gonna pivot into this. One of the reasons why I like Shinkai, Makoto Shinkai's movies so much is that there's always a love story in his movies. Now, I haven't seen 5 centimeters, but Your Name, Weathering With You, and Suzume, I feel like there's always this like really, how do you say it, genuine love between the two characters, like an innocent, or it's real, it's like a raw type of love. It's something that most people in their lifetime, even if they do fall in love, won't even have that type of love. And I feel like that's something I have with Patrick, you know. We're connected in a different way that I've never had with someone else, and we're always able to be there for each other or whatnot, and we know what is going on with each other like 100% of the time, even if we're not talking to each other. So it's really such a magical relationship, and I feel like he translates that kind of love, that magical type of love, into his work. The other thing I really like about Shinkai's work is how he depicts Japan. Now, like anime, yeah, anime generally, it all takes place in Japan, Tokyo. We see a lot of stuff take place in Tokyo, but what I really love is that you can tell that he loves where he grew up. He loves his culture, and that's something that in my art I really would like to show how much I love where I live, the Coachella Valley. I was born here, I've grown up here. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. That was Philip. He was getting into shit, so I had to go get him. But anyways, he's purring now. Say hi. And then I got Frank behind me. But anyways, so yeah. He loves where he lives, and you see it come through in his work. Especially just, I love the little details. Especially down to like the labels on the liquor bottles in his movies. And just the little details in the areas that really show the character of Japan and the love he has for where he lives. You can just tell there is a somewhat of an underlying passion, or you can tell like this is where he grew up and he loves where he grew up, and it comes through in his art. And I think if you're an artist, you understand what I'm saying when there is a passion, or there's like a type of story, or there is something in somebody's art where they want to share that with everybody else, and the art is really just a medium to, you know, transpose the story or whatever they're trying to share with the rest of the world. And the art, you know, is just that medium. It's just that conduit to bring us this special thing that has come out of nowhere. Like that's the thing about art and you know, things like that, is that they're generally ideas that came out of nowhere. And that's why I've talked about like the whole steal like an artist thing. Like, yeah, it's great to see elements of things that you like in someone else's like creativity, and you then incorporate it into your own. But at a certain point, if you take too much of that, you're really just copying, and it's boring. I feel like that's why Disney is kind of gone down, is because first of all, that 3D crap, not into it. I'm not into that 3D Pixar whatever crap. I've never been into it. I've never liked it. But anime never was like, oh hey, let's bounce over to 3D. They were like, no, we're gonna keep working on our craft. We're gonna keep working on 2D. We're gonna keep on working on this art. And Shinkai's done that. Like, I feel like some of the scenes sparkle. Like, they sparkle. Like, it's magical. Especially that opening scene where she's riding down the hill and she's looking out into the sea and it's like, it's glittering. breathtaking. I wish that was real. I wish that was fucking real. And that kind of magic that you get from one of his movies is something I would like to put into my art. So, Shinkai Suzume no Tamari, 10 out of 10. Actually, I'd give it a 20 out of 10. Fantastic. Disney could fucking never. I love it. I even like at the end, okay, yeah, she's 17, but he's like in his 20s, but he leaves at the end, allows her to finish high school. She goes to nursing school. I really love that touch. I love the touch too that he's working on his master's degree, Soto, and they meet up again when she's an adult and she's in school and she's kind of found herself a little more. Beautifully done. I love that ending. I love the aunt. I love how the aunt thinks that she's running away with some degenerate boy and sees her with Soto's friend getting into the car, and she's like yelling and everybody's looking at them at the airport. Down the Deji, the cat. I love the cat. Cry every time the cat goes, Suzume, I can't be your cat. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then it's like, return me. Oh my god. Like I'm like, oh my god. No, you can stay with Suzume. I'll be the keystone. Fuck it. You can stay with her, girl. So, yeah. Excellent movie. Like I said, it's got that Shinkai, like, magic with, you know, the funny bits in it. And I love the cat posting to, like, Instagram and stuff as it's, like, traveling across Japan, going to Tokyo and stuff. That's great, but great movie. Like I said, 20 out of 10, a million out of 10. I love it. His other movies, Weathering with You, beautiful. I love the rain. I love the sound effect. It's like this it's like a synth noise, and it's when it rains, and it just really adds something to his art and the animation in it. So yeah. And then we got Your Name, which that was an immediate Shinkai classic, if I say so myself. Like, oh my god, like that's another one where I kind of cry at the end, and I'm like when she goes to find him in Tokyo, Mishika, yeah, when she goes to find Taki in Tokyo and she bumps into him in the subway and he doesn't recognize her because of the and she's just like, and they show her little shoes in her feet while she's in the subway, and I'm just like. And then I love in Weathering with You when they bring those two back. That was the only thing about this movie, and correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I just didn't recognize anybody, but I wish there had been a cameo from those other movies. Maybe the next movie, I don't know. I don't know. Some people think that maybe Suzume will be a continuation and there'll be like a part 2 to Suzume. I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe we'll just get a whole nother one. Like, I love the meme everybody posts on Instagram where it shows Your Name, and it says, we saved a town. And then it shows Weathering with You, and it's like, we flooded Tokyo, which I love that the ending to that was controversial about how the weather changes is normal. And yes, flooding happens. Like I've told everybody, I live, and one of the reasons why I kind of related to Weathering with You a little bit was I live where there used to be an ancient inland sea, and they say that that inland sea will come back. Like 500 years ago, there used to be water where I'm sitting right now, but it's gone. And they say that it will flood again. And that this is just something that happens, that periodically the Coachella Valley floods. Just like in the movie where they said Tokyo was underwater like 500 years ago or something, and it, you know, the sea receded and it became Tokyo. Yeah, Weathering with You, excellent one too. And sorry if I gave away the ending spoilers. I'll put a spoiler alert at the end, at the beginning of all this. But yeah, I had a beautiful, magical weekend. It was amazing, and I'm so glad I got to share it with you guys. So, as always, I'm sending lots of love to everybody, my anime people who are watching this. I hope I was able to pick up some people who love anime as much as I love anime, and all my other viewers, and everybody just, yeah. I've really been enjoying vlogging a lot more. It's really helping me through this, like, funk I was in, and really pulling me through. And I got some new stuff for Desert Mermaid coming. Got a beanie. I got a Desert Mermaid hat coming. So yeah, we got some shit we gotta do. And I just laid down the track for a new drill beat. Yes, I am doing drill beats. I just got a new one done. It's called Vicious Poison. I got some audio from the Love Witch in it. It's fire, guys. So anyways, I will see you in the next one. I love you. Mwah!